Okay guys, you notice there's a wagon behind the four-wheeler instead of the log arches. What do you got behind your four-wheeler? Oh, you got a wagon too. Yeah, we've got into something a little different and it's becoming a demand. Come on with us and we'll show you what it is. Alright, so before we show you what we came up to get, we're going to go run up real quick up on the mountain and look for a cherry tree. We got some call for cherry and we got call for ash. Now, we took both of our food plots a couple weeks ago and we kind of like half-assed disced them up with a set of discs. And then we planted some deer food. It's got clover, it's got all kinds of stuff in it, but boy, I'm happy with what it's coming up everywhere.
I don't know what that is. It might be.
Yeah, I don't know what the grass is, but it's supposed to be brassicas and clover. There's like 4 different kinds of clover.
Man, it's growing good.
And it's growing really good. You see it's coming up here everywhere.
I'm going to go check my food plot now.
Yeah, we'll go check his next.
Yeah.
Go look for a cherry, and then we're going to show you what we brought the wagons up for.
We could still get a big one there.
Alright, so we're going to head up to Tim's food plot real quick and see how his deer mix food is coming up. It's the first time we've planted any kind of deer food. Normally we plant oats and clover. Plant oats late in the season. The deer love to eat those fresh green sprouts that come up. Lots of deer tracks in the trail. We got a female bear this year with a cub. She's kind of ornery. We've brought her back here a couple times and she's not real fast about running. She wants to fight instead of run. So, kind of carry pistols with us to pop a shot in the air if we have to, just to scare her off. Alright, so now we're on Tim's food plot. Checking out his new growth, and I'm seeing clover coming up everywhere and little sprouts of whatever we're supposed to have coming up, I guess. Tim concentrated his closer to his tree stand, which is right up in there. That's because he's not a good shot. He can't shoot anything further than 5 yards away.
Look at it all coming in there.
Yep. Looking good.
That apple tree with 6 leaves on it still?
Yeah.
Apple tree.
We planted apple trees a couple years ago and the deer munched mine right down, and then I had one that survived and then a buck decided to use it for a rubbing tree last year and killed it. Tim's got one left right over there and it's got 6 leaves on it. Yeah, it's looking good, Tim. You got it coming up.
Yeah, it's probably because my soil's not as wet as yours.
Alright, let's go find a cherry and a big ash. Alright, so we got a nice big cherry right here. It's about 2 foot in diameter. I'm just looking to see if there's any hollow knots. There's kind of a knot right there, but it's closed up, so I don't think it's hollow. 19. Let's see, if we drop it, it's going to fall right in there.
Right in the trail.
Well, it's going to go across the trail, but it'll be the log. But it'll go right in there if we can put it right between that maple and that spruce, or the...
These birds don't knock us around.
I think we'll do it.
Is that part of the cherry, or is that ash that's growing out of it?
Oh, that's an old ash. It's dead. Alright, there's one maybe. Let's see what else we can find.
Looks like another cherry over here.
Alright, let's take a walk over and look at that one. Uh-oh. You know what that is? That's bear poop.
I saw that.
Hope it ain't that female that's kind of ornery with the cub.
I have my pistol.
Yeah, mine's over on the four-wheeler. I should go grab it.
Yeah, that's a pretty good.
That's pretty good size. That'd have some nice lumber in it. That's got no knots until you get up about 20 feet.
14 inches though.
That's pretty good size.
14, 15 inches.
That's probably 60 feet up, Tim.
Holy shit, look at that big ass maple right there.
Yeah, we got a lot of nice maples on the property. All right, we're gonna look some more. Yeah, it looks like from that knot up, it'd probably be just slabs, but for the first 20 feet, that's lumber right there. Cherry lumber. All right,
Might be veneer.
let's go see what else we can find. All right, so I stopped here at the bottom of our hinge cut. We've opened this up right here, made a mess. The deer love it. They lay their eggs. The deer love it because they have their babies in this stuff and they can tuck them away and hide them in there. It's thick. It's nasty. Look at the oaks, the way they're growing since we've opened this up. We're going to have some nice acorns this year. You know, we've probably got 20 acres over here that we haven't even looked at.
Well, that's what I was just looking at. I don't know if that's a pine or a cherry right there. Hard to tell. I can't see the top.
Well, I just know that we probably got 20 acres over there we haven't even looked at. Let's run up the top and look at some of the cherries up on the line and see what we got up there.
I'm curious to see if that's a cherry or a pine.
Well, we can look when we get by it. Now we're coming up on a nice little opening up here. The end of the hinge cut is over here. And deer come up from over here and come through. It's a nice little spot. Set a tree stand up in here. Seen a few bucks and a few does, small stuff. I don't know if they wanted to take. Well, we got a camera right there. So we'll see what we got coming through before hunting season. Heading up to the top of the property and see what we can find up on the property line. Looks like you got a tree down across the trail. Yeah, this is not a bad cherry here, but we got an open knot right there, and that kind of concerns me. And then if you look at the bottom, it's hollow down here too. That's telling me that might be hollow on the inside. But from that knot up, Tim, it's nice and straight. Probably 60 feet or 70 feet high. Only way to find out for sure is to take it down. There's one possibility. Alright, that one's a lumber tree, Tim. That's straight as an arrow.
I would say no. There's another one over there to your left.
Right. These two are lumber trees. That one's straight, and this one's straight. The only thing we got to worry about this one is, you remember the Crow Lake had a sign there for the snowmobilers. It's going to have nails right here somewhere. I think they're going to be right. The sign was right here. I can see the dark spot where the nails used to be.
I know it's not any more higher than 6 foot.
Well, we use the metal detector and find them. They got to be close to the surface if they're there. Uh-oh. Huh. Yeah, we do got a hole. That's got rotten on the bottom. That may have to come down. Got sawdust on the bottom one out here. It's got bugs in it. That'd probably behoove us to take that one down sooner than later. Got a nice ash over here, Tim.
Yeah.
That one right there would probably make a good good boards for that guy. Got another one right there, but that's not huge, but make good lumber. That's straight all the way up to the first crotch. Alright, so we're back to my food plot where the wagons are. We're going to show you what we're grabbing. So we're in my food plot, and to open this up, we cut a couple of big maples down, and they were gnarly old trees. We didn't have the sawmill yet, so we cut them up for firewood, but we left some big chunks behind, and we moved them out of the food plot and threw them over here. Well, that is what we're getting today. We're picking up some of these chunks and bringing them down. And you might ask yourself, they moving firewood? No, we're not moving firewood. We'll show you what we'll make these into in just a little while. Alright, so a couple videos ago we put this, showed you this jig that we made. And this jig turns these blocks of firewood into cookies. And on that video we showed you sawing cookies, and we put them in the box, and Tim's like, geez, I put them out there and nobody seems to be interested. Well, here we are 7 days later. How many cookies we got left, Tim?
About, I don't know, 8
out of
40.
So we're going to cut some more. Alrighty. So a lot of people put videos on YouTube and they use their wives or their girlfriends to bend over in front of whatever they're doing and show you their
Heinies and their boobs.
Their heinies, and yeah. But the best we can do
Is my wife
for you guys is Tim's wife.
right here.
And she's a beauty.
Come here, honey.
Hello, Allie. How you doing, baby?
Wait a minute. Get the best shot of her. Come here, honey. Come here.
Alright, there you go.
There's her wag that tail.
There's some tail for you, huh? Look at that tail. She's such a good girl.
You are a good girl, huh, you day, baby?
Alright, there's the woman for the video. So what we're going to do is we're going to square it up and then turn it over. That way it won't rock. It's a little bit unstable right now because the surface that's down is not flat. Yeah, let's go ahead and flip that over so we can get the flat spot down. Okay, so we flipped it over. We got a nice flat surface now on the back side, and this is steadied right up. And now we're going to cut them right down 5/4 each. Okay guys, so we've been at it for about an hour. We got plenty of rounds or cookies or whatever you want to call them. So we're going to call it quits for today. Next week sometime we'll go up and take down a cherry and take down that ash and fill a few more orders. Appreciate you guys watching. Give us a thumbs up if you don't mind, and if you like what you see, subscribe. Maybe we'll show you some more female video. Alright. Just poking fun. Thanks guys for watching. We're out of here. Remember, aim small, miss small.